The fun panel is back. So, Salil,
Okay.
wasting no time, it's a top of the table clash. How excited are you for this game?
Extremely excited. Finally, I'm hoping we see a good game on our hands. We've seen a lot of one-sided encounters lately, but I really hope this one, turns out to be an absolute cracker. It's in 1K day, and Gujarat have played there only once, while Sunrisers have not played there yet. So it's going to be a test for them. It's going to be a cracker of a game. Really excited.
Absolutely. And Bhavik, can you tell me something about the Sunrisers form currently? They're on a hot streak, 5 out of 5 wins. So something about them.
Well, absolutely. It's a brilliant streak. Anywhere, any place in the tournament, you win 5 games. It's a certain confidence booster for the team, the management, the
Absolutely.
supporting staff that goes around. The positiveness comes in. But interestingly, they've lost 2 games while batting first, and then this sort of started winning the toss, electing to bowl first, delivering brilliant lines. And today it's going to be, it's a very stiff challenge for them because they are batting first. Yes, of course, the momentum is with them, but that back of the mind things that sort of haunts you. Okay, अब पहला batting आ गया अचानक. So I really feel that is the only factor that will hamper SRH's chances in this game.
Possibly. Possibly. They've been put into bat, Gujarat winning the toss. Salil, let's have a look at the lineups, the Hyderabad lineup first as they are batting. Could you tell me something about them? They've got some big names out there, Salil.
Very, very big names. The good part, what's happened for them in the last 5 games is they are fringe players, or they are players that they are not the main players of the team. Abhishek Sharma's and the Umran Maliks have come out and performed, and that's the one that's made a difference. So in the batting, Markram, Nicholas Puran's found some form. Kane Williamson, brilliant as always. Rahul Tripathi has come into a team and I think solidified his position at number 3. The bowling's been brilliant. T. Natarajan is in the race for the
Yes.
purple cap,
Purple.
and Bhuvaneshwar Kuar and Marco Jansen with Washington Sundar in. I think they bat really, really deep. So, looking at the team as compared to the others, not only the known players or the international players are performing, but the guys who've not really got their international caps are also putting in those performances. And this,
Exactly.
I think, is the reason why they won 5 matches. You can't just win it because of 4 or 5 top players. So
Yeah.
I think they've got the right balance. They've got a little bit of the toss going for them instead of in spite of losing the toss. I think they might be batting first, but the last 5 games played at 1 KD, every team batting first has defended their total. So it's a
Exactly.
big stat for I don't know how Gujarat could go with that, but let's just wait and watch. It's quite exciting to watch.
So now, Bhavik, over to you, the Gujarat Titans team. Awade, tell me something
Avade.
about their lineup.
Well, see, this is a tried and tested lineup. Vridhiman Shah has looked, fine-tuned with Shubman Gill at the top of the order. Hardik Pandya has been a revelation in this IPL. He's been batting up the order. He's been taking that onus of, handling the pressure. If there's a wicket in the first or the second over, he's going in, pumping chest and he's scoring runs. So it's great to see him leading from the front. But then again, we have seen glimpses of David Miller, vintage David Miller. We all know what Rahul Tewatia and Rashid Khan does for you,
Oh my
and
God.
you also have a finisher and someone who can uh, जो मैच चला सकता है is what we say is in Abhinav Manohar. So yes, solid looking sort of a batting lineup here. But yes, as we all know now, they are bowling first. This is going to be a crackerjack of a contest. Only
Yep.
because Rashid Khan, Wankhede wicket, shorter boundaries. It will be there will be very few spectators who would just watch it, because I'm sure this is something that everyone would, people would be waiting for it.
Yes, yes, yes. And Rashid Khan is a showstopper. We all know what he's capable of. So, Salil, let's move ahead and make some predictions. Bhavik, we'll make some prediction in prediction time. So, as you all know, one batting, bowling, and one team prediction. So, my first prediction for SRH batting would be Aiden Markram to score over or under 25. I think over 25. purely because he has the experience, and probably if he comes at the right time, probably in the 10th over or 8th, 9th over, I think he has got that, experience to carry it through and score over 25. My second prediction would be top bowler for GT. I am backing Lockie Ferguson because Wankhede pitch has something to offer to the pace bowlers. I was inclined to go for Mohammad Shami as well, but then I think Lockie Ferguson is going to bowl much better in the death overs, and probably he could be the wicket taking bowler for them.
More wickets
And
for
my
them.
final prediction, yes, yes, and the final prediction on my end would be SRS to lose 3 wickets in the first 10 overs. I'm saying no, it's a big risk because given the bowling lineup that
Risky.
Gujarat have and they're batting first, SRH and not have a great form. But I would still back Kane Williamson and Co to just navigate the early bowling. Over to you, Salil.
Okay, all right. My batting prediction is Rahul Tripathi to score more than 5 boundaries. He's had that kind of form, and now I don't think he's under any kind of pressure on a batting on a very good wicket to bat on, which is averaged at 186 in the last 5 matches. So I think
Yeah,
I fancy his chances for him to hit those free flowing boundaries. The second prediction, the bowling prediction, is Rashid Khan will be the most economical bowler. Thinking about him playing against his ex team, I think his old colleagues wouldn't want to just go ahead and give the wicket to him. They might just play him out in the middle overs while they go after the others. And my third and last prediction is SRH total at the end of the first innings would be more than 165 because they have the
excellent.
batting to do it. Bhavik.
Well, if they have
Nice.
this batting and if they have this score in their mind, I want my batter to fire today, and that is Kane Williamson. And this is I've predicted, a bit. This is I mean, it's not here, yeah, yeah. So Kane Williamson is my top opener. We've seen in the
Nice.
past that Abhishek Sharma has been scoring more runs than Williamson, but I really feel when they are batting first today, I want Kane Williamson to fire and just navigate the whole innings, have the big hitters coming around him, and just take that total above 165. So yes, Kane
Excellent.
Williamson. My second prediction here would be Mohammad Shami to pick 2 wickets. Yes, we've seen what he can do with the new ball. He's been very pivotal for the Gujarat Titans up the in the power play. So yes, backing him to take 2 wickets. While my final prediction here would be it'll be below 50. The score of Sunrisers would be below 50 in the power play. We've seen
Right.
both Abhishek Sharma and Kane Williamson spend their time in the middle and looking at Lockie's, Mohammad Shami, Rashid Khan for an instance. If he has to deliver one over, I guess they'll just safely negate them. So yeah,
Right. Excellent, excellent predictions here. Salil, I would like to ask you now. There is this young prospect who's coming to light. His name is Yash Dayal, the left arm pace bowler from UP. He's been bowling really well. Just clicks over 135, 140 odd. And the way he's been bowling is phenomenal. He's been among the wickets. So, do you think he also has a very important role to play in this star studded bowling lineup? His 4 overs are going to be very crucial as he's the wicket taker
Yeah.
for them in this year's IPL.
See, they might also go after him for all you know if they're going to keep Rashid Khan at bay. But it's a good prospect purely because you need your players to perform and to match up to the level of the Mohammad Shamis and maybe the Hardik Pandyas, who possibly I don't think he might be bowling today, or the Lockie Fergusons. But yes, talking about him, looks like a brilliant prospect. India has not produced really a huge amount of left-handed bowlers, but T. Natarajan, Yash, they look like excellent, excellent prospects.
Yep.
So yeah, quite geared up to see him bowl here to Kane Williamson and company.
That's why it's been engraved on the IPL trophy. Yatra Pratibha Avsara Prapnotihi, where talent meets
Yeah,
opportunity.
unique
So it's a
opportunity.
brilliant, brilliant, brilliant chance for them to show what they're worth. Now, finally, Bhavik, before we end the show, I want to take your prediction as to who are you backing, given the toss, teams, and the pitch, and also one player from each team that you think would make a difference in the first innings, according to you.
well, just as I mentioned, Kane Williamson for me, as Sunrisers are
Wow.
batting first, so I really have to go with him. While Rashid Khan for Gujarat Titans, it'll be interesting to see how he bowls on this Wankhede wicket against a side which sort of plays spin well. So these are the two
Right.
players, and my game prediction here would be tilted towards SRH tonight.
Nice. Excellent. You're not supporting Gujarat. Well, that's surprising.
Exactly
Salil,
my point.
he's full of surprises, according to you. What do you
Well,
think?
I think he's gone. He's gone with the last five, results on this venue, and I
Form.
think I'm backing what Bhavik is saying. I think it was a good toss to win for Hardik Pandya, but he's chosen to bowl maybe 180, 190 runs might be a little difficult against a SRH because they've managed to take 17 wickets at 7.1 runs in the power plays.
Hmm.
So clearly they are not going to leak out as
Nice.
many runs as they might be. So if they don't get off to a flyer in the second innings, this is going to be a real uphill task, and maybe they might need another miracle innings from a Miller or a Tewati or maybe both. But you're not
Right.
talking about miracles here, talking about just the game. I think SRH have a little bit of the edge of 51-49 from where I see.
Thank you so much, Salil and Bhavik, for joining with me. Your prediction says SRH. Live action coming up. We will see you in the mid match show. Hopefully, a great game on our hands. Take care.